SVG, when it started up, primarily made edge grinders for wafers. That's already they did. And then just before I went there, they had gone into what they call the track business. Track, they call it track because it looks like a railroad track, but primarily it's the machine that puts the coating, the chemicals on the wafer, and then before photoresist, basically, before it feeds it into the camera, just like a film, before it feeds it into the stepper, which is the camera, and then when it comes out of the stepper, it develops it. So SVG was primarily in the coater developer business. I felt that SVG should expand because I said, by just being a simple coater company, we're too small. And as the major companies were trying to narrow their supplier base, I said, we'll be painted out without anybody intending to do that. I expanded the company by buying Thermco into the vertical furnace. They were the leader in the vertical furnace business. So I had two product lines. I had a track and I had a vertical furnace, and Thermco had a venerable name, but the products didn't work. They had not invested in engineering. It was owned by Sunbeam, of all people, the people who make the consumer. They didn't care about, they were milking the company. So I had the task of putting new product, new development into it. And they had the horizontal furnace and I had a vertical furnace, so therefore basically I used my new product that I developed at SVG to go through their channels. They had the best installed base and best channels. So I was very successful in getting very large market share very fast because Thermco was very well established. We have talked, for 20 years, people have talked about the lithography island, where people who make the lithography machine should also make the track. It has never occurred. The customers look at it as a litho island, as a litho center with a track, but the equipment manufacturers have never been able to work together. GCA used to have a track, by the way. GCA made a track as well as a stepper, so it was a competitor. We beat GCA's track. At SVG, we made a better track, so people buy from us and buy GCA stepper. So the idea of combining it didn't work. So the company was doing about $15–20 million a year and profitable. So I built that up. And I stayed there for almost 15 years, and I built it up to $1 billion by the time I sold it.